First came the booms, then came the blaze. The latest destruction from strikes on Kiev, visible from kilometers away. The Ukrainian capital now all but defenseless against Russian ballistic missiles. The country's people, once more, paying the price. Emergency workers toiled through the night to extinguish fires at warehouses and logistics centres across the city and its region. Russia's defence ministry said it had struck 7 logistics centres, claiming the targets were being used for goods by the Ukrainian military. By morning, it became clear Ukrainian supplies were not the only things to have been destroyed. The bodies of at least 8 people discovered at a railway platform near one of the warehouses. More civilian lives ended, with Ukraine now essentially out of interceptors that can stop ballistic missiles. There is little prospect that these will be the last casualties of such strikes.
It's almost 12 hours since this warehouse was hit. You can still feel the heat coming off the flames that are licking inside. The odour smells like the food or something else that was stored inside it. There's another explosion. Is still what's being incinerated. Look, this is just one location of a series that has been hit. The problem for Ukraine is that this is another example of why it needs these interceptors, why it can't defend its skies against ballistic missiles and what those ballistic missiles are capable of.
After the strikes, President Volodymyr Zelensky claimed on social media that ballistic missile interceptors like the US Patriot system could have saved the lives of those killed. He later added, Ukraine's allies have supplied just a third of the air defence missiles this year that the country had in 2025. Ballistic strikes on Ukraine have escalated in the last few months. They are now happening every 3 or 4 days. Even those that survived the attacks say they are taking their toll.
We haven't slept for 5 years now. There is no sleep. People live in constant fear. Constant fear. We live day to day, that's all, because there's no other way.
The US says it is pressing ahead with talks to allow Ukraine to make Patriot missiles itself. The earliest estimates about when those might be able to protect the country's skies are not for at least another year. Unless Kiev gets interceptors before then, more death and destruction here seems an inevitability. Joel Flynn, TRT World in Kiev.